Good morning, everyone. Our topic for today is Lesson 1-2, Understand Whole Numbers and Place Value. You will find this lesson on page 11 to 14 from your book. Here are the learning objectives for today's lesson. You're going to read and write whole numbers using standard form, expanded form, and number names. Number names is also called a word forms. And you're going to solve real-life problems with speed and accuracy. Let's have a review on our previous lesson. Let's find each product and use patterns to help. So 3 multiplied by 10 to the first power is 30. 3 by 10 to the second power, or 10 squared, is 300. 3 by 10 cubed is equivalent to 3000. 3 multiplied by 10 to the fourth power is equivalent to 30,000. As you can see the pattern, the number of exponent is equivalent to the number of 0. Number 6. 2 multiplied by 10 is 20. 2 multiplied by 100 is 200. 2 multiplied by 1000 is 2000. 2 multiplied by 10,000 is 20,000. 9 multiplied by 10 to the first power is 90. 9 by 10 squared is 900. 9 multiplied by 10 cubed is 9,000. 9 multiplied by 10 to the fourth power is 90,000. 8 multiplied by 10 to the fourth power is 80,000. 4 multiplied by 1000 is 4,000. 5 multiplied by 10 squared is 500. 6 multiplied by 10,000 is 60,000. 4 multiplied by 10 to the first power is 40. 100 multiplied by 9 is 900. 10 cubed multiplied by 6 is 6,000. 8 multiplied by 10 to the fifth power is equivalent to 800,000. Now, let's proceed and analyze this problem. The population of a city is 1,880,000. What is the value of the two eights in the number, and how are the two values related? Use the place value chart to help solve the problem. So the first question is, with which period of numbers you are already familiar? So on your fourth grade, you know already the ones period, the thousands period, and the millions period. So based on that question, what are you asked to find out? So it is asking you to find out how the values of the two eights in 1,880,000 are related, and how many place values are included in each period on your place value chart. There are always 3 places. So let's analyze this student's work based on that problem. For Corey's work, as you can see, she said that 800,000 is equivalent to 800,000. 810,000 is equivalent to 80,000. So 80,000 multiplied by 10 is 800,000. So 800,000 is 10 times as great as 80,000. So here, Corey uses a place value chart to write 1,880,000, and she uses the chart to determine and explain how the values of the two eights are related. For Albert, Albert used a place value chart to write 1,880,000 and find the values of the two eights. However, he does not explain how the values are related, unlike Corey. Now, so the answer in this problem, the value of the 8 in the 100,000 place, this one, the first 8, okay, is 10 times the value of the 8 in the 10,000s place. Why it is 10 times as great? Always take note on this. When the two digits are next to each other and the number are the same, the value of the digit on the left is always 10 times as great as the digit to its right. Just like our example, we have 1,880,000, and you are going to find out the relationship of this first 8 and the second 8. So they are next to each other and they are having the same digit. What if they are not next to each other? If they are not next to each other, but they are the same digit, like for example, 1,808,000. So they are not next to each other. So if they are not next to each other, but they are the same digit, they are not 10 times as great. The same thing, if you're going to compare two digits that are not the same, even they are not next to each other, it means it is not 10 times as great. Okay? In short, it is 10 times as great as the digit to its right if they are next to each other and if they are having the same digit. Is the value relationship between the value of two eights in 1,088,000 the same as the relationship between the value of the two eights in the previous example? The answer is yes. Why? Because the value of the 8 in the 10,000s place is still 10 times as the value of the 8 in the thousands place. Why? Because they are next to each other and they are having the same digit. So how are place value positions related? Let's analyze this problem. According to the 2010 U.S. Census, the population of the Phoenix, Arizona is about 1,440,000. So what is the relationship between the value of the two fours in this number? So you are going to find out the relationship of these two fours. So look at the expanded form of 1,440,000. So the value of 4 in the 100,000 place is equivalent to 400,000 and the value of 4 in the 10,000s place is 40,000. So 400,000 is 10 times as great as 40,000. So 40,000 is 1/10 of 400,000. In short, these two fours, the first 4 is 10 times as great as the second 4 because they are next to each other and they are having the same digit. Now, let's talk about the standard form, expanded form, and number names. When we say number names, it means it is a word form. When we say standard form, this is what we call the numerals. Okay? Now, for the expanded form, we have two types. Okay? So this is the first type and this is the second type, which is using the exponent. How to get the expanded form? Without the exponential form, to get the expanded form, you just simply find out the place value of the digit. So what is the place value of 1? The place value of 1 is million, so 1 multiplied by 1 million. Plus, what is the place value of 4? That is 4 multiplied by 100,000 because it's in the 100,000. What is the place value of another 4? That is in 10,000's place, so 4 multiplied by 10,000. And what are the next digit? 0, 0, 0, 0. If the digit is 0, means there is no value, so it means you're not going to include. Okay, so this is the expanded form of 1,440,000. 1 multiplied by 1 million plus 4 multiplied by 100,000 plus 4 multiplied by 10,000. How I'm going to change that into expanded form using an exponent? So you just simply use the base 10. So 1, the first digit is 1, multiplied by 10. And this is 1 million. So 1 million has 6 zeros, so I'm going to use 6 as my exponent. The same thing with 4 multiplied by 100,000. So 4 multiplied by base 10. And I have 5 zeros in 100,000, so my exponent is 5. And 4 multiplied by base 10, and I have 4 zeros for 10,000, that's why it is 10 to the 4th power. Now, in order to understand more, let's analyze this one. Is the value of the 1 in 1,440,000 is 10 times as great as the value of the 4 in the 100,000 place? The answer is no. Why? Because 1 million does not equal 10 times 400,000. Or you just simply identify that it is not 10 times as great because They are not having the same digit, although they are not next to each other. We can say that a digit is 10 times as great to the other digit if they are having the same digit and they are next to each other. Next, in 9,290, is the value of the first 9 10 times as great as the value of the second 9? The answer is no, since the 9s are not next to each other in the number, and the value of the first 9 is not 10 times the value of the second 9. Now, how to write the expanded form? So there are two ways to write the expanded form of this standard form. So 4050. So let's find out. This is 0, no need to include. This is another 0, no need to include. So what is the place value of 5? This is in the tens place, so that is multiplied by 10. What is the place value of 4? That is 1000, so multiply by 1000. That's why the expanded form is 4 multiplied by 1000 plus 5 multiplied by 10. Then how are we going to change it into exponential form? But it is in expanded form, so it should be always base 10. 4 multiplied by 10. Then how many zeros are there in 1003? So 4 multiplied by 10 cubed plus, it should be 5 multiplied by 10. Then how many zeros are there in 10? That is 1, so 10 to the first power. So that's why the answer for this is 4 by 10 cubed plus 5 by 10 to the first power, or 4 multiplied by 1000 plus 5 multiplied by 10. Write the values of the given digit. So we're going to find out only the value. So what is the value of the first 7 and what is the value of the second 7? So this is ones, tens, hundreds. So this is multiplied by 100. This is multiplied by 1000. So 7 multiplied by 1000 is 7000, and 7 multiplied by 100 is 700. That's why the values of 7s are 7000 and 700. Next, write the values of the given digits. The 2's in 522. So the first 2 is in the tens place, so that is multiplied by 10, so the answer is 20. And the 2 is in the ones place, so multiplied by 1, so the answer is 20, and the other one is 2. Now it's your turn. Write each number in a standard form. So to get the answer in the standard form, you just simply add 8 million plus 300 plus 9. So the answer is 8,309,000. Next, write each number in a standard form. How to change this into standard form? You must solve first this one. What is 4 multiplied by 10 to the 4th power? So that is 4. Then to the 4th power means 4 zeros. So that is equivalent to 40,000. Then 6 by 10 squared means 6. Then 10 squared, you have 2 as an exponent. The number of exponent is equivalent to the number of zeros. So you have 600. So 40,000 plus 600. So the answer is 40,600. Okay? So let's proceed to the next one. Write each number in a standard form. 10,000 plus 20 plus 3. So 10,000 plus 20 is 10,020 plus 3 is equivalent to 10,023. Write each number in expanded form. 5,360 expanded. There are two ways to write the answer. So this is ones, okay, but this is zero, so no need to include. This is tens, so this is multiplied by 10. This is 100, so multiplied by 100. And this is 1000, so multiplied by 1000. So the first one is 5 multiplied by 1000 plus 3 multiplied by 100 and 6 multiplied by 10. Or the other way is 5 multiplied by 10 to the third power plus 3 multiplied by 10 to the second power, or 10 squared, okay, plus 6 multiplied by 10 to the first power. So this is the exponential expanded form, and this is another expanded form. Next, write each number in expanded form. 102,200. So here, I told you, when you're going to change it into expanded form, do not include 0. So only 1, 2, and 2. And find the place. The place is, this is 100,000. So 1 multiplied by 100,000. 2 is in the thousand, so multiply by 1,000. And another 2 is in the hundred, so that is multiplied by 100. That's why the answer is 1 multiplied by 100,000 plus 2 multiplied by 1,000 plus 2 multiplied by 100, or the exponential form is 1 multiplied by 10 to the 5th power because we have 5 zeros, then plus 2 multiplied by 10 to the 3rd power or 10 cubed because you have 3 zeros, and plus 2 multiplied by 10 to the 2nd power or 10 squared because you have 2 zeros. Next, write each number in expanded. Expanded, I told you, if it is 0, not included. So you just simply use this digit. So 8 multiplied by 10 million, because it is in the million, 10 millions place, plus 5 multiplied by 1 million, because 5 is in the 1 millions place, plus 1 multiplied by 10, because the first one is in the tens place, and plus 1 multiplied by 1, because it is in the ones place. Okay? So now, write the values of the given digit. So what is the value of the first 7 and the second 7? So the answer is 770. Next, write the values of the given digit. The 9s in 990,250. So the first 9 is in the 100,000 place. So 9 multiplied by 100,000, that is equivalent to 900,000. And the second 9 is in the 10,000s place. So 9 multiplied by 10,000 is equivalent to 90,000. Write the values of the given digit, the ones. So there are 3 ones here. So the first one is in the 10,000s place. So 1 multiplied by 10,000 is 10,000. 1 multiplied by 1,000 is 1,000. And 1 multiplied by 100 is equivalent to 100. So those are the values of those given digits. Next, the value of 6. So we have 3 6 here. So the first one, the value of the first 6 is 600,000 because it is in the 100,000. The value of the second 6 is 60,000 because it is in the 10,000s place. So 6 multiplied by 10,000 is 60,000. And the other one, the last 6, is 6 because 6 multiplied by 1 because it is in the ones place. That's why the answers are 600,000, 60,000, and the other one is 6. Let's proceed to the problem solving. Write the number name and expanded form. Number name is what we call the word form, okay? And expanded form for the number of 2 driver ants that could be in 2 colonies. Always remember that up to 22 million driver ants can live in a single colony. So there are 2 driver ants. Okay? So 22 million multiplied by 2, that is equivalent to 44 million. So how are you going to write this into expanded and into a word? So the answer is 44 million. So this is what we call the number names. 44 million. Where did we get 44 million? 22 million multiplied by 2. Okay, so this is what we call the number names or word form. Now, how are we going to write this into expanded form? So the answer is 40 million plus 4 million because 44 million, okay, so most of them are zeros, and in expanded form we are not going to include zeros, so only the first 4 and the second 4. The first 4 is in the 10 million place, that's why it is multiplied by 10 million, and that is 40 million. Okay, then we have another one, is this is in 1 million's place, so 4 multiplied by 1 million is 4 million, or you can write as 4 multiplied by 10 million. This is also another expanded. okay, plus multiply by 1 million, okay? Or there's another way. You just simply use the exponential form. 4 multiplied by 10, then how many zeros are there? 3, 6, 7, so 10 to the 7th power, plus 4 multiplied by 10, and how many zeros? We have 6 to the 6th power. So those are the different way on how to change those standard form or number names into expanded form. Next, a queen ant can reproduce or can produce about 9 million ants in her lifetime. Write this number in a standard form. So how are we going to write 9 million in a standard form? So the answer is 9, comma, then you need to add 6 zeros. Paul says that in the number 6,367, 1 6 is 10 times as great as the other 6. Is he correct? Why or why not? So the answer is no, because the 6 are not next to each other, and the 6 in the thousands place is 10 times 10, or 100 times as great as the 6 in the tens places. George drew a square that had a side length of 8 inches. So if this is a square, one side is equivalent to 8 inches. What is the perimeter of George's square? So when we say perimeter of a shape is the distance around it. So if this is 8, this is also 8, this is also 8, and this is also 8. So what is the distance around it? So you just simply multiply 8 multiplied by 4 or add 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8. So the answer is equivalent to 32 inches. Next, Don wrote that 10 to the 6th power plus 3 by 10 to the 4th power plus 5 by 10 cubed plus 4 for the expanded form of 2,350,004. What error did he make in the expanded form? And what is the standard form of the number? So what could be the answer? So if we're going to change this one, okay, 2 million, let's write 2,350,004. So this is the standard form. Now the question is, what is the standard form of the number? So this is the answer, okay? And what error did he make in the expanded form? Let's find out. This 2 is 2 multiplied by 10 to the 6th power. That's correct, because this is in the 1 millionth place. Okay, and 1 million has 6 zeros. Then 3 multiplied by 10 to the 5th power, not 4th power. Okay, because 3 is in the 100,000th place, and 100,000th place has 5 zeros. And this 5 by 10 to the 4th power, not 3. Okay, because this 5 is in the 10,000th place. So 5 multiplied by 10,000 is equivalent to 50,000, and 50,000 has 4 zeros. Okay, and 4 is correct. That's why the error, okay, the error is Dan should have multiplied 3 by 10 to the 5th and 5 by 10 to the 4th power. So the standard form is 2,350,004. Next question. Colleen says she is thinking of a 4-digit number in which all the digits are the same. So the value of the digit in the hundreds place is 200. So what is the number? So the number is 2,222. Why? Because the digit in the hundreds place is 2. Since its value is 200, since one digit is 2, all the digit must be 2. Question number 2. Describe the relationship between the values of the digits in the number, which is 2,222. So each digit has a value of 10 times the value of the digit to its right and 1/10 of the digit to its left. So that's it. Thank you so much and have a nice day.